Looking to seal the gaps on your roll-up doors?
In this video, we'll provide insights on how to help you with that.
Welcome back, Pat. This is Adbil and Anadela here from WolfSteel Buildings. In this video, we're going to be providing 2 tips on how to seal those gaps on your roll-up doors.
That's right. So roll-up doors are the standard garage door that is offered in the Texas metal building industry. And this is for red iron and tubular metal buildings. So whatever industry you're looking at, this is the standard door that's offered. Now, due to the nature of the door being a corrugated steel design that rolls up into a barrel above the opening of the door, there's a lot of pesky little openings that can be found on that door when it's fully closed. So that's kind of one of the issues that we have with those doors.
Yeah, so if you're encountering this problem or you're looking to purchase a metal building with roll-up doors, stick around and let's get this video started.
Okay guys, so we do have a small giveaway for you guys. We will be giving away a Yeti water bottle with our WolfSteel logo. Yeah, there you go. With our WolfSteel logo, we will be giving away the question sometime throughout this video that you need to answer in the comments down below, so make sure to stick around.
All right, so roll-up doors for Texas metal buildings are great, cost-effective options because they are designed to coil into a barrel and really reduce that internal space. And as we previously mentioned, they are made out of steel, okay? They're compact, they're very single unit, they're very easy to transport and very easy to install. And that's the reason why they're extremely popular, because it's super easy to install during the metal building process.
But although these doors are great options, they have one major con, Adbil, and I know that we've heard a lot of customers come back to us, and that con is honestly that they're not fully sealed.
That is correct. So roll-up doors are not fully sealed and they're not insulated, okay? So not insulated means that basically they conduct heat, okay? So if the sun is shining directly onto your roll-up doors, you're gonna feel that roll-up door like extremely hot and then basically conducting heat inside your building, okay? That's one thing. What we're really talking about right now is sealing your doors. The roll-up doors, because of the corrugation, there is air penetration, there's lighting that comes in, and then on the top overhead side, when the roll-up door is rolled down, the barrel gets smaller because it's a coil. So when it's down, so what happens there is that you have a gap from the frame of the metal building and the barrel, the coils. So that gap is typically about 3 to 4 inches. And so therefore critters, birds, and definitely air penetrates your building. And that is one of the challenges with roll-up doors.
Correct. So to help maintain temperature, that's what it is that you're looking to do, or honestly prevent critters, that lighting, anything like that, get rid of all those pesky little like openings that the door has. We have 2 options for you guys to help seal these, and those 2 options are the header seals and the brush seals.
Let's get into it. Header seals. So as I was mentioning, the roll-up door has a coil, okay? It rolls into a coil. And so when it's closed, the coil becomes less as in width. So that's what creates that 3 to 4 inch gap above on the header, okay? So that's where the header seal comes in and really helps seal that, that gap up top.
Correct. So the header seal is a heavy duty vinyl material. It is installed on the door frame, as Adbo mentioned, at the top, and it does run the width of your door. And it does extend to cover that 3 to 4 inch gap that Adbil's mentioning as well. But the price for those extra header seals typically ranges between $180 to $250. That does depend on the size of your door. If you have a wider door, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Our roll-up doors here at WolfSteel Buildings do come standard with this seal.
Yeah, that's really important. You know, we've had clients say, hey, your doors are a couple hundred more expensive than our competitors. And the reason is because we throw them standard. Like, we just know you're gonna have that issue, and that's kind of our mindset here. Is like, we like to do things right, where you're gonna have an amazing experience, rather than calling us and having these issues, and then we come back, oh, well, you know, you were supposed to upgrade or whatever. We throw them in there. And that is something that around 70% of our competitors, I believe, don't offer it standard. I think they do offer it, but I don't think they offer it. You have to ask for it.
Yeah.
Ours is standard.
And this also comes from just experience that we've had as well, right? So we've been in the building industry for a long time, and we just always had this issue. It was something that customers would always come back to, and we actually went back. We would go back and we'd be like, okay, hey, this is what we're going to offer you. This is what we're going to offer you. And now it's like, hey, we know customers are going to have this issue. Why are we going to put you guys through that headache? We quite literally mark it. We're here to help you guys and get rid of those headaches. So that's why we just started adding it as a standard. And I think customers are honestly, they love it. They love it.
No, they love it. It really helps. However, there's still one concern. Okay?
The sides.
It only seals the top. It doesn't seal the sides. Okay, the sides, you still see you still get air penetration on the sides because of the corrugation of the roll-up door. You still get penetration on the sides from air, and also I've seen like a lot of like critters, especially during the summer here in Texas. There's like a lot of grasshoppers, a lot of insects and stuff going around the metal buildings, and they're gonna find a way to try to protect themselves. So they do penetrate your roll-up doors. So how do we solve that? We got another option.
Brush seals. Yes, so brush seals. Brush seals are designed to close not only that top gap, but also the sides. So these seals are composed of numerous filaments that create that seamless barrier, that help create that seamless barrier to really effectively close all of those gaps on that corrugated steel design of the doors. The good thing is it doesn't hinder the operation of the door, so any opening and closing can still be done, you know, fairly easy depending on the tension that you have on the door.
I actually have a story, so I got a lot of stories.
He tells us stories all day in the office. But.
So we got a client, which is still
He's still our client.
He's still a client. We built a beautiful building out in Austin. You know, while we were installing, he would mention, hey, my doors rattle, you know, and I think they were 12 by 12 doors, and they rattle. And I'm like, hey, you know, that's just how roll-up doors are. They will tend to rattle because of the corrugation, and it's just steel, you know. And then we kind of talked about it, and I suggested, you know what, I think brush seals will definitely help. And we installed it, and definitely helps to even put a little bit more pressure. where it doesn't hinder the operation. You feel it a little bit tougher, but not where you can't really, you know, roll it or whatever. But that is what allows to maintain it where it rattles way less, probably like about a 90%, 95% reduction in the rattling.
And believe it or not, I actually hadn't thought about it, but that makes a lot of sense, because it's not really pressing on it, but it definitely pushes the door a little bit more, so where you don't feel that as much, especially because, you know, roll-up doors are just used for storage buildings, for industrial fields. So you don't care too much about that, because, you know, storage buildings, anything like that, you typically just go in and out. You know, if you're using it for a garage or something where you're going to be working on it, like, that can get a little annoying. Hadn't thought about that, but that's a great point. For roll-up doors, and again, going back to those deals, when they say that we're a little bit pricier, things like that, it does, if we're adding the brush seals or if we're adding the header seals, that can affect your price by a couple hundred. For the brush seals specifically, they range anywhere between $200 to $600. They're covering a bigger area, not just the top, but also the side. Another downside to the brush seals that we've kind of found in the past is that aluminum finish on that kind of holds the filaments together. If you have like an all black building, or, you know, just that aluminum finish does not match the colors that you want for your building. It's not aesthetically pleasing. That's something that we've heard customers not like. Yeah. But it can be painted. That can be painted at a later date if that's something that you want to do. You know, that's something that we can provide the code for the color of your building. You match it, go to Home Depot, drop it.
Yeah, and paint it. But the brush seal definitely definitely work, okay? They will basically stop the penetration of air, light, rain, rodents, birds.
You name it.
You name it. They're really good, and I think it's a great solution. I think the brush seal is a phenomenal option. Obviously, we're very big about aesthetics. It does have that aluminum finish holder, but
we've gotten great feedback
yeah.
overall from all of our clients that have used it, or clients who have gone back and they come back and they tell us, you know, I think we've actually we recommended it on YouTube before with some customers who are like, well, I already have a roll-up door, I'm in Florida, or I'm in, you know, whatever state that you're in, and like, what can I do? We always recommend the brush seals and the header seals, right? Kind of just depends on what price range you're looking to get, but we've gotten great feedback from it. Adbo has numerous stories that kind of tell us what customers have seen. So overall, I mean, if temperature control is what you're looking to do for your metal building, that's why these roll-up doors probably won't be the best option or the best fit for you. But there is some pretty much options that you have if that's the door that you already have, or if that's the door that fits with you right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're gonna be insulating your metal building, you might wanna check out this video. This is David and I talking about all your accessories and things you should consider if you're gonna be insulating your metal building. So the link is gonna be above and in the description below. So
there's going to be a lot of links down there. And a good thing is YouTube will pop up. We'll make sure to pop them up as we kind of talk about it. That way, if you want to search them down below, but they're also going to be popping up on top so for a little bit of easier access. But there's also going to be links on there if you do have roll-up doors, if you are looking to get roll-up doors, some information as to how they work, you know, adjusting the tension on those, making sure that you're present during the installation so you can get that tension adjusted to your liking, or even the chain hoist options that we have and when that chain hoist is offered. So those will also be linked down below and up above.
sealing the gaps on your roll-up doors is extremely important for controlling the temperature of your metal building, as well as preventing critters, rodents, whatever, from entering your building.
Right, so there might be other ways to seal those gaps on the doors. This is what we found, the two options that we have found that work best for our clients and our metal building projects.
Absolutely. Now, we do have a giveaway, okay, as promised. So, Anadela, what's the question?
Correct. So if you're looking to be a walk-in customer for WolfSteel Buildings, what city and state are we located in, and where would you come?
First comment gets a Yeti water bottle shipped out to you, and we're gonna start giving away a lot, like giveaways to our audience. Again, we only build in Texas. You don't have to be in Texas to watch us. We try to focus on delivering value about metal buildings. That's what this YouTube channel is about. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
We'll see you guys in the next one.